everyone, so I'm jumping on with some advice, guys. That's all it is. So I've been guided now to jump on and just explain and help people use certain tools that I have used on my journey, basically. So basically the last few days I've been really suffering with my spine and my tailbone area. Now that is my root chakra. It's been doing right anyway, but on a serious note though, so I've been doing yoga poses, I've been doing my affirmations, so I know how to work and navigate through that chakra if there is something that I have to address or understand or do some healing, or you know, there's something going on. So basically at the same time I've also studied my gene keys. Now I know this is going, but it's not, it's all interconnected, so I want to advise people so they can understand certain things, because these gene keys get activated. I can't remember how many days it is, there's 64 altogether, and they all get activated at different times. So when that activation is being activated, that chakra, whatever it's aligned to, could be significant at that point, do you know what I mean? Depending on which one it is. So for instance, this time last year, I could feel, my heart was raced. I thought I was having a heart attack basically. 29th of May last year, which was an 11-day, but also it was a 7-day a month, but also was in the 8th year, which in general, so it was like a number 6 energy, which is my number, life path. Don't know why the music just decided to turn off, the TV's just fully switched itself off. How bizarre, what has just happened. Anyway, but anyway, when I looked at the gene keys and the pulse and all these things, guess what? It was my heart activation, which makes so much sense. But also at the same time, it was not that, it was what was going on within my body and my understanding of this activation, because I do believe that we're constantly being activated and leveling up. So that also was showing me as well the power I had myself to be able to heal myself. Yeah. So for instance, when I went to the hospital last year, I explained to them that I could feel I described this ball that I could feel over this way, I could feel my water going through, I could feel every hair on my body, sorry. Now, this time with this back situation, I can't explain this, but I can feel my nerves. I can't even explain, I don't know how to explain this, but I know that I'm leveling up with my intuition when it comes to my body. So now I'm starting to go internal. So it's like I'm now understanding and feeling parts of myself that I didn't even know even existed. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, I wanted to explain that the pulse, the gene keys and stuff. So basically what I've realised is I have gene key 1 and I have gene key 2. And it was one of them two, I can't think which one, but that's what's been recently activated. So I just want to show and tell people, because it is very significant. Now, people don't understand, but this is what I mean. So do you know when you get told, like, learn about yourself, get to know yourself? Now this is how I got to know myself and understand myself. So, you know, you don't have to use these tools, but if you do, I swear you'll flow and navigate through life so much easier. So also with the human design as well, it's like, I think there's reflectors, projectors, manifestors, generators, and then manifested generators. There's 5 different ones, I know that. So when I did that and found out which one was mine, you get different, it comes with that basically. So the gene keys, and they all interconnect together. So it's like knowing how to navigate through your blueprint and your certain gifts and powers that you come with being able to navigate with these things and understand it will be so beneficial for you. Like I say, I've got the lowest numbers when it comes to my gene keys, which is connected to this fixed energy. And it's funny because that reading yesterday, yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah, my gene key number 1, number 2. I don't really know what this means, but I know there's 64 of them. 1, 2. Then I have gene key 7 and gene key 13. Yeah. But then it's like, there's so many different things, honestly. When you look into this and it'll tell you what it is. So it's like, I'm a manifestor, right? Now, I remember saying to people, like, quite a few people who've come into contact with me in my life recently, I'm like, you're definitely a manifestor. You can, I was like, you've got the tools and something to do with whatever I was saying to them. But little did I know is, it was me that was a manifestor. Because then when we did gene keys and these things, they wasn't the manifestor, I am. So I'm like, so them words, what I kept repeating to other people was my own words. So that's another thing, guys. Make sure if you are repeating certain words to certain people, like to different people, take on board what you're telling these people, because that's for yourself. Usually it's like a mirror. So I didn't know that. Well, I did in a way, because I knew that there was something going on which is magic and I can't explain it, and it's something to do with my readings. This is why I do a lot of readings. This is why I help people personally, one-on-one, because I am that key compartment when it comes to the spleen, I think it is. There's something which I'm that connected, which creates it. So I manifest it. So people have certain components. So it's like when you work together with somebody. If you was working with somebody who goes with, right, maybe in a manifestor, I think I work with the generator, I think it is. I can't remember now, but if I work with that component, it creates magic, it creates manifestations. You can bring stuff in faster. I've watched this happen with a friend who is a projector and I'm the manifestor. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, so them two together, they do, I think, yeah, so I manifest and they project it into reality. There's something where it connects the dots. So certain people who are in your life can connect something and you can do stuff faster, whereas others, you might have to do it in a different way. But when you understand yourself and your gene keys and your own vibration and your blueprint and your human design, what you've come here with certain attributes for you to navigate through this life, honest to God, life will flow so much easier. So it's like, gene key 7 for me is my purpose and my path, which, yeah, that's number 7, which is 7th house is Libra energy. Now I am a Libra rising. And then I've got gene key 13 is the evolution of me, which is Scorpio, I think it is. And then I know it's something to do with Scorpio and Taurus. I think it is anyway. My life's works number 1, life path. I mean, oh, I can't think what it's called now. I forgot what it was called. What we're about. Number 1 is right. Yeah. So basically, but this is right. So when you think about these things, you've got to think about your own birth chart. So the more you study your own birth chart, the more you'll understand all interconnects with each other. So for instance, I've just said about my gene keys number. Gene keys, I don't know what I've just said. Oh yeah, so life path 7. I mean gene key 7, sorry. So that's my life purpose. Now, when I go to my astrology chart and look at my north node and my south node, guess what? That equals 7. So my south node 11, my north node 5 is a number 7. Now my life path number with my destiny number equals 7. But I'm on that number 7 lesson as well. So it's like everything is in sync and I can't explain it any other way. Everything is connected, interconnected. The more I understand numerology, astrology, that kind of stuff, it's all woven into this. But yeah, I hope that's helped someone and I hope the right person gets this message and will be beneficial and using this as well.